Look at
Oh, yes.
Oh my God. I'm nervous. I hope I win.
Now I hope you win too. It's a very difficult game. All right, let's take our first queen. Look at her. Now I remember who won.
I like Beyonce. Am I supposed to give one word there?
No, you can just, I'd like to know a little tidbit, a little tea, a little something. Your impression.
Well, she was just as pleasant in real life as she was on the show.
All right, all right. Look at her.
Oh, that's me in the background.
I love that I love that our producer chose like crying Jujubee.
Well, that's because she was drunk.
Oh, really?
Oh, am I allowed to say that? I don't know.
Yes, you are allowed. This is when you're supposed to spill the tea.
She just cried all her makeup off. Because I was like, they gave us drinks because we had to sing live. So I'm like, I'm going to set my drink down because I'm going to forget the words. So then I was like, well, maybe I'm going to go back and get, oh, it's gone. Where did my drink go? So somebody drank hers, mine, and the bottle. And then went out, flubbed everything, went back to the Interior Delusions Lounge, and cried all her makeup off, and then all the queens came back in like a game of Operation, and somebody put her eyebrows back on and her lips. And she went out there, lip sync, stayed, and then sent me home the next week.
Oh, shucks, shucks.
No, when I went up against Juju, I was like, fuck, I'm going home. Because I love Juju. I mean, everybody loves Jujubee. She is
America's sweetheart.
She is, even though another queen on the show, I don't know where she got that from. I was like, who's calling you America's sweetheart?
Who is that?
Not anybody on the show.
Who to which are you talking of?
The winner.
She's like, Lady Red knows. Lady Red has the shady answer ready.
She's like,
right away.
I'm America's sweetheart. And I'm like, says who? That's why in the reading challenge I said, if you're America's sweetheart, then America needs a heart transplant.
Ooh, bitch.
And that was my first read I thought of. I was like, oh, that's it. There it is, that's it.
I mean, even now, 100 years later, it's still fresh. All right, look at her. Oh, it's your sister, and Raven Simone. It's Raven and Raven Simone.
Oh, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Two big bulldaggers.
It's Raven. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God!
One of the best things about doing Drag Race, aside from having a career, is that some of the great people that I met, because I'm still friends with like Raven and Jujubee, and I was really great friends with Sahara. And I made some really like great friendships, because now they don't even get to hang out after. Like they tape their doors closed and they can't talk to each other.
Wow.
But on our season, we got to hang out, and like Tatiana was always like, let's go to the drink, let's go to the bar, let's go to the drink, let's go to the drink. Let's go to the drink and have a bar.
All right, let's go.
I love it, Jonny.
And I'm like, you're 21 and I'm not. I'm going to bed.
You did have the season that was a little lax. Jujubee was allowed to get drunk. Y'all could chat to each other.
That's why they can't get drunk anymore. That's why they're like, this is just a mocktail, or this is just one.
Because now you're only allowed to have one.
All queens, you can call up Jujubee and you can blame her.
Look at home.
I love her.
Oh, good. Now you started off on a good note. Finally, you didn't just say their name and stare blankly at them.
No, actually, I've been staring blankly because I'm looking and I'm like, is that who it is? I've got these contacts in and I'm like,
I must say that from this distance, sometimes if someone's working a different look, I'll be like, look at her.
Well,
who is she?
That's why with Raven, I didn't know. I was like, Raven. And then with Jujubee, I saw myself in the background. I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm
Who's
like,
that?
oh, wait. Juju. Shangela. Yes. I
Yes,
was actually...
yes. You're not doing very well so far. With not seeming like you hate everyone.
No, it's because I'm trying to think of something funny and I can't, because... And I was actually, I was there the night that she broke her leg at the in New York
yeah,
City.
we just were talking about that earlier. What happened? Give me the blow-by-blow, because that is some dramatic
Well, you
shit.
know, she does those like shablams
The
and
death
those
drops,
flops and
yeah.
all those things. I just do what's called splat, and I just lay down and hope people give me pity tips. I'm like, oh my God, I'm here.
Did you learn that from Lady Red? I think she does a splat every day on this show.
She's doing a splat right
She's doing a
now.
splat right now. She's doing a Hawaiian splat.
Where's
it's a
my
special
money?
Lady Red version of it.
I got $1.
Oh, she can't be bothered unless it's 100.
So yeah, she was actually the host of the show. She was out there talking, and all of a sudden there was just this blood-curdling scream. Like she just came back screaming, and I'm kind of, and we're getting right in this kitchen, so it's all kind of like very tight. And
This
I'm
is
over
like
on
a tiny gay bar with a tiny backstage and a tiny kitchen.
The dressing rooms are usually never glamorous.
I've been on
this
tour, yes.
was definitely not one. And I'm back there, and in my, I'm thinking, I'm like, Jesus Christ, calm down, Qween. It's not that bad.
Oh, God.
And then after she screamed for another minute, I'm like, oh no, this is something worse. And then they pulled her back in there, and 2 people ran away going, because you could see the bone.
Oh, Shangela. Oh,
You know, it was
Shangela.
I didn't look because I was like, no, I can't look. I can't do anything.
You're like, look, I got jokes to do. I don't care about your leg. Old lady at Boxx has got to get out there
No, you know what
and
the-
do a show.
You know what the funny thing is? That after they were like taking her out, the producer of the show was like, how do you feel about hosting? You're on in 2 minutes. I was like, oh my God.
Well,
I just saw a video of her though. She's up and she's doing kicks and all this stuff again. I was like, girl, if that happened to me, just wheel it out in a wheelchair.
you're like Bette Midler mermaid wheelchair
yeah.
style for the rest of your life. Look at her. Oh, wait a second. That's not a drag queen for RuPaul Drag Race. That's your boyfriend.
That is my boyfriend.
Why don't you come out here and show your face?
My financier.
He's a fan. Yeah, come sit down. Everybody
He's
wants
not.
to know who you are. I wanted to look on the internet.
Oh my God, look, he's wearing a Pandora box.
Oh, that's
tank
perfect to
top.
model. What a sexy husband you have.
You
You
gotta
can't
get on
speak because you
camera.
don't have a microphone, but we can just all look at you and enjoy. How long have you been together with your husband?
8 years.
Did he know you were a woman when you first got together?
He did, yeah, because he came to shows, so he knew that I was a she-male.
And 14 years
Oh my God,
later,
can we say that? Oh God, now I'm
She,
gonna,
yo,
now I'm
Pandora
gonna-
Boxx, America's #1 cunt. Congratulations.
Look at her.